Okay, we now have pitching William and Ameer. Round of applause for the gentlemen.
This is the pitch for our music video, and yeah, William, take it off.
The name of our artist and why we chose it. Our artist is called Danny Bills. We formed this inspiration from the artist who did a song of his pot of paper, and we assumed that he indicated that he looked like Harry Potter and he has a love and desire for money. So we took the inspiration and used it for our main star, who would be me. I look like the footballer Danny Bills. I also have a likeness for money.
Our genre is grime. We chose the genre of grime because we both share passion and love for the genre, and so does our artist, Pot of Paper. And we feel as if we've grown up listening to like grime artists, so we feel like we can relate to like the lyrics and narratives of like the streets and prison. Well, we can't relate to that, but that type of idea. We also felt that the local area in which we will be filming in is a stereotypical grime setting due to the council estates and perception of the neighbourhood. And yeah, that's it. The song we are using for our music video is Pot of Paper, to be honest, or TBH. We chose this song because we feel like we can relate to the narrative. In this song, we feel Potter is telling a story of many young people growing up in deprived areas such as council estates. In this video, we see the portrayal of gangs, drugs, and we feel in our own way we can show another variation of that, so not just copying Potter's narrative, such as using grand conventions, such as like a dark theme, but also using our own narrative.
We chose that I would be the main star because grime artists are still typically black, and by me being young, we thought that I would fit this role perfectly. Also, at the end of the picture, we'll show you snippets of Pot Paper's video, and you'll see a teenage rap where he represents Pot of Paper. And yeah, we also have got a young me to represent that idea.
Have you found out his name yet?
Eric.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. From my research and living in an area where grime arts are very popular, I feel like grime is targeted at mainly teenagers, male teenagers, and young adults. I think that this makes sense.
Grime is a genre that is mainly based on the streets. Therefore, we have decided that we will style our artists in the way of like a stereotypical black male like William is. This is to make our audience aware that the narrative is realistic and this is actually some people's circumstances. We decided that William's going to wear a black hoodie, as you can see in the top left, and a white t-shirt, denim jeans with white trainers, and he'll also have his hood on. William will have this hoodie on, which will symbolise the dark side to him, as he has relevance and connotations to the hood. The colour connotates with the idea of purity and goodness. By the black hoodie over the t-shirt, this symbolises that William's dark side is overshadowing his good side. And the denim jeans and the white trainers is just like a normal look for young males. Yeah, and we decided to put his hood on because just to make him look more scary. Not scary, but intimidating. Promotion. We're going to promote our artists through a website and a digipack and on social networking sites like Twitter and Facebook and that. Our website will have a similar theme to our music video, which is grime. on which will include dates of the album, tour dates, dates the album will drop, tour dates, and links to our social feed. In terms of Digipack, we was inspired by Drake's Nothing Was the Same, where we had a present and baby picture of Drake. We're looking to follow that format in having a picture of William at the front and a picture of like the younger William, who would be the actor at the back. Yeah, we're gonna have like William standing, like you know how Drake's standing in front of clouds here. We're gonna have William standing in front of the block. That was to symbolise the ownership that the block has over the artist. And on the inside of the Digipack, we're gonna have a pan of like where William grew up. So basically the hood.
The narrative of this video is our artist sitting in a pitch dark room and having a spotlight on him. We're trying to create a scenario of an interrogation scene. So it seems like our artist is telling a story of his alibi. While looking directly at the camera, all this happened is young William will be acting out the lyrics of the song and reliving a situation that Danny Bills was in when he was younger. Also, we'll need other actors such as a mum and dad and maybe a friend to make our narrative clear, understanding and believable to our audience.
We're going to show you a little snippet of our inspirational video. This is part of paper.
Remember being broke out to be a pap. I grew up with some lost boys, Peter Pan. I never needed charm and I just needed that. Then again my boy had one and he being bad. Nowadays when I look back on it, it's mad. Every morning me and Git would hop the train. Gang Campbell blind, smoke all the way. Arachi high tops on my tracky drops. Looking back the same slags was giving brain. Like 30 man deep at the fair. Fresh home 15, I was there.
That's enough for that. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Well done. I obviously have a couple of questions, but does anyone have any questions first? No? Okay. Yeah, go on, Mark.
Are there any other cast? Is there any other characters other than Little Will and Big Will?
Mum and dad and a friend.
Well, they're incorporated in the narrative.
Yes.
How are they incorporated in the narrative?
It's going to be reciting the bars that William says.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
So well, as the bars are coming up, you'll flash back to different narrative events. Yeah. Sham, was that a question?
What's the artist's name?
Part of paper.
Oh,
With the actual song artist or Ameer, Danny Bills.
is that just made up?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was Danny Bills.
I'm Danny Bills.
And you were explaining it to scale, I was like, okay, get it.
Pot of Paper is called Pot of Paper because he looks like Harry Potter and he likes money. So they decided to do Danny because he looks like Danny Welbeck, and then Bills because Bills is another name.
Smart.
Yes. Right, so I had a couple of questions. Firstly, you have chosen to do grime because you two both love grime, you know a lot about grime. Now, I've had some experience making grime videos last year with last year's Year 13s. Do you think that if you make a grime videos often look the same? What is it about your video which is going to be unique and different to the other grime videos and the kind of classic hood video style? How are you, as experts of the genre, going to separate yourselves from what's come before?
Instead of like other grime videos, they rap about the area and specialise in the block. While our artist is going to be in prison, so he's telling like an alibi. So the focus is more on him instead of the area he grew up on. So it's like the audience can like kind of like feel sorry for him or something like that. Yeah.
So it's more focused on the character than it is where the character's from. So it's more about his experiences. Yeah. Okay. The other thing was, and it's the same question that I asked to Daniel's group. Because this has got a video and it's got a whole interview scene, do you think that you're in danger of getting too close to the pre-existing video?
I think we are, but I think during the interrogation scene that it sort of moves away from the whole him getting interviewed.
The difference between ours and Potter's is like Potter, he's like being interrogated by like a journalist or something. So it's kind of like he's made it. Whereas William will be like in prison telling an alibi, so he's still like down under. He ain't blossomed out to the audience yet.
And then I'm just going to go back to the slide because I got a bit confused, and I think you two did as well about the audience. So you were talking about the audience, and you were saying that the typical grime audience is
Young girls.
young males. Does that mean that this is a video which isn't going to appeal to a female audience at all, or?
Because it's going to have grime conventions, which doesn't really attract females because it's not really R&B or hip hop.
Some
But-
females.
Yeah, some do actually. But yeah.
I mean, because I mean, like one thing about it, like when I look at this, I see William, who is a good-looking young man. I see Pot of Paper, who is not a good-looking young man, and I almost feel that William as a star would get a lot of girls. He's someone that you could appeal to as a secondary audience. You could make use of William's smile, his good looks and stuff. Whereas Pot of Paper clearly is not really going to be appealing to.
Because he's a bit more ghetto than William is.
Right, so I think that's what I'm getting at. Are you is William going to be a kind of like a Pot of Paper style character, or
No.
are you going to kind of style
That's
him
what
and
we're
is
try and
actually
branch away from Potter, make it more stylish, more modern. So you can branch out to a better audience of females and stuff like that.
I think it's probably a good idea because Pot of Paper's not gifted in that department. Right, okay, round of applause, well done. Right, so.